Hello. Yes, today we'll show how to make well, this video is going to focus on just how to make this wooden stick for ice cream novelty. So to do that, I'm going to start a new part studio. So create a part studio, and let's do it. So a popsicle stick, like the wooden popsicle stick, I'm going to start by making a sketch. I'll choose the front plane, and I'll hit P to make the planes disappear, and I'll hit N to square those up on my keyboard. And then basically a popsicle stick really is just a rectangle, right? So I'm going to use the center point rectangle, and I'm going to start right here on my origin, and I'm going to make a popsicle stick. The dimensions, you probably want to reference the design brief for what the dimensions are, but I think they're six inches tall by a half inch. There's half inch or 3/4. So I think the standard one is a half inch, and you could just go 1 divided by 2, and you get a half inch, or you can type in 0.5, either way. And that's it. So finish that sketch, and then extrude that sketch. Okay, so now when you extrude it, typically, see how that goes from the origin up, or if I flip it around, it goes down. So I don't really want that. I want it to be half and half. I want it to go half up and half down. So to do that, instead of the blind, I'm going to pull this menu down, and I'm going to do symmetric. Symmetric means like equal on both sides. So I'm going to say symmetrically, and then it goes up and down. Half of it goes up, and half of it extrudes down, which is perfect. And then the dimension here, a popsicle stick is 1/16. So you type in 1 divided by 16, and it'll actually do the fraction for you. And boom, there you go. Now you got a little flat stick. Okay, so that's pretty close. The only thing that doesn't really have are the rounded edges. I need to round this over at the top. So to do that, I'm going to show a new tool. This is called the fillet tool. It's right here. It's like a little round over. So if you click on that, and it looks like if I click on this edge, so I zoom in and then get just this edge right here, and I can say, give me a fillet, and it'll round it over. Yeah, that's cool. And then I can go over here and I can round this one over. Okay, now you'll see it's getting me pretty close because it's 0.2. But remember, this popsicle stick was half of an inch, so half of an inch is 0.5, so half of that is 0.25. So if I round it over 0.25, there I get a perfect round over, right? That looks perfect. All right, and then I can go down here and I can do the bottom as well. So I can say round over this edge right here, click on that, and I'll round over that one. And I can round over this edge here, and then I say check, and then there you go. There's a pretty good sharp looking popsicle stick. Okay, the only thing it's missing, I probably want to change the color. So I can go over here to part 1, or I can right click on the part itself, and I can say edit the appearance of part 1, and I can change it to like a light brown, and there we go. Now it's looking pretty good. Okay. All right, so that's the tutorial for the wooden stick. Go on to the next tutorial if you want to see how to finish up the novelty ice cream.